Obviously, Ryan, Jose will be delighted with the performance so far. Let me have a look how I get this up. There we go. This is today's team, Ryan. And I just want to ask you where you think, maybe not so much improvement, but just change and how he can adapt his system at times, and certainly from the back four. You know, Bailey's been a great signing. Daley Blinn, you've got Chris Smalling that can maybe come in as well.
Yeah, I think if you're going to challenge for 4 trophies, then you've got to have a squad. And we've got, at the moment, a really strong squad, I think. You've got so many options. This team, I guarantee you, won't be the team that is last game of the season. To win the Premier League, it's a war of nutrition. You've got to get through them winter months, the Christmas period, and you've got to chop and change. Loss of form, suspensions. When you look at the bench, it's so strong. And
so that's one option, isn't it? Obviously, you've got Chris Smalling, who can maybe come in there. And
yeah, you've got Herrera who can come in there. You've got Carrick who can come in there. You can change the system about. You know, you can have Mkhitaryan there. So many options. You know, Mkhitaryan just playing in there a touch.
I've got to ask you about this boy. He's a player that I'm a big fan of, and he seems to be once he gets into the team this year, that he could stay in and give Jose a real problem. When you look at this United team and the United teams that you played in, and the thing that I always found playing against you was pace everywhere. Maybe we're just at the moment with Martial, he's the only one out-and-out player with real pace. Do you think he can add something to this team if he starts?
Yeah, you've seen a couple of times when we counter-attacked and, say, Luke Shaw is the furthest up the pitch and there's not many players in the box because he's so quick and you couldn't keep up with him. And like I said, they've got so many options. Marcus is a brilliant option because he runs in behind. Defenders hate playing against him because he's constantly running in behind, causing you problems.
Where do you see him playing long term? Is he a wide player or do you see him
he's a centre forward. He plays the centre forward position so well. So at the moment, with Ibrahimovic scoring, you know, he's not going to get him. I don't think that's a bad thing for Marcus. I think he can come on and be an impact player. There's a lot of pressure on him because of the season he had last year, but it's a nice problem to have for Jose Mourinho.
And I want to talk about this player, Luke Shaw. I mean, you worked, he was so unlucky not to have him for last season. What was he like in terms of an individual? He looks a really strong character. I mean, tell us what you can offer this Man United team this season.
Yeah, I mean, he had a horrific injury. But the work that he did in the gym, the work he did with the fitness coaches, I've seen firsthand his natural strength. He was bench pressing 120k, easy. Squatting massive weights, easy. And I don't think he'd ever done really weights in his life, so that just shows me the natural strength that he's got. And, you know, I touched on it before, he can get to box very, very quickly, and Old Trafford's a big pitch. So to get from box to box very quickly, turn defence into attack, and that's what you can do, and Antonio can do it on the other full-back position.
So you look at this team now and you think, obviously you won plenty of titles yourself. Do you see a title-winning, I wouldn't say team, squad evolving here now under Jose?
Yeah, I do. I think they've got a huge chance because of the options they've got. And like I say, to win the Premier League is a war of nutrition. You need a squad. Very rarely you can, especially when you're in Europe, especially when you want to go on a cup run, you need a squad. You need to freshen it up. And yeah, I think the biggest problem Jose's got is keeping these players, keeping everyone happy.
It looks quite ominous, Jeff.
Yeah. Well, another